Let's dive into how to better operate the incredible system that is our mind and body. In modern society, we rarely learn how to effectively run this internal machinery. So how do we actually become motivated? One effective way is by mentally connecting dopamine to the act of pursuing a goal. Telling yourself that even making a tiny bit of progress is valuable, and using that to keep going. Momentum builds from that. Every time we take action, it can either uplift us or wear us down. The secret lies in maintaining balance between dopamine and epinephrine, both key drivers of motivation. This mechanism is hardwired into all creatures. Take an animal in search of water. It may wander aimlessly, then catch a faint scent. That tiny signal releases dopamine, not the actual drinking of water. That signal creates the energy to continue. Imagine walking through a desert, parched, and then spotting a lake. Suddenly, despite being exhausted, you find the energy to sprint toward it. It's not physical fuel like glycogen. It's dopamine, telling your body there's a reward ahead. Only recently, around 2020, did science get a clearer picture of how dopamine truly operates. That craving, drive, or even mild internal tension you feel when pushing toward a goal? That's dopamine at work, along with epinephrine, its biochemical cousin. In fact, adrenaline is actually synthesized from dopamine. These two chemicals team up. Crave, work, until you succeed. But instead of linking the biggest dopamine surge to the win itself, smarter people learn to adjust their inner response. Even if you celebrate wildly on the outside, keeping an inner calm can prevent emotional crashes. After a big win, you might feel a bit low. That's normal. Let your system reset. Don't chase another high too fast. Give it time. You'll notice that, over time, you can train yourself to use dopamine not just for rewards, but for motivation itself. That's how people build successful companies, podcasts, or projects, because they've realized the process of striving is the real reward. Many think success lies at the end, but the key is to finish strong without overindulging in the win. Then get right back to the pursuit. Our thoughts shape how dopamine is released. Positive thinking really does lift us, but it must be realistic. You won't win an Olympic medal by just imagining it. Instead, build belief in your effort and training. Pushing forward means celebrating the work, not just the results. And remember, dopamine release is subjective. It comes from how you view what you're doing. Attach dopamine to your actions and goals, and you'll keep fueling the drive. The magic happens when you think, I may not be there yet, but I'm moving in the right direction. People often get stuck here asking for an exact formula. But motivation is personal. You have to figure out what keeps you in motion, what helps narrow your focus, and how often to reward yourself. That self-reward is crucial. Without it, you're at the mercy of external outcomes, and you lose control of your inner drive. So when you do achieve something, truly appreciate it. Feel that wave of satisfaction, but then link that feeling back to the effort it took to get there. That's the real key.